Good day, everyone. Today, my group members, Diane Martinez, Melina Avales, and myself, Kelsey Buna, will be presenting on the country of Bermuda. Bermuda is a country that is located in the North Atlantic Ocean. Now, this country has ties with the British territory, and it is also a neighboring country to Canada to the north, British Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Turks and Caicos Islands, and the Bahamas to the south, and the USA to the west. Now we're going to focus a little back on the history of how this island came to existence. So back in 1505, Juan de Bermudez discovered the area. So as you can see based on the picture, Juan was like, we don't want to say a pirate, but you know, those men that would used to travel the sea and find land. Bermuda was one of the smallest colonies, and in 1670, the white outnumbered the black people, and this was 3 white people to 1 black. So you could just imagine how many white people there were within the country than black people, and majority of the black people were slaves. Bermuda language. The Bermudan language was not called Creole. It was called English. Bermuda English, or as can be said, the Bermudian English. So now we're going to focus more on the language that is spoken in that country. The Bermudian English is a dialect and not a Creole. Most of it is English, however, their accent is different. And we will get to see that in a few when I share a couple examples with you. The Bermudian language developed when the first settlers came from England in 1612. In 1617, black slaves arrived in the island, but only as slaves. Because of this influence, the Creole was not practiced and later decreolized. Due to the mixed population, a number of languages can be heard. So now we are going to focus more on what is the straight or the lexifer language. Bermudian English is a very dominant language, and the characteristics of its language is American, West Indian, and British English. The Bermudian English has 12 syntactics, 292 lexica, and 84 phonetic entries. Okay, so keep those in mind. And as you can see on the pictures being showed, we have a picture of the beautiful Bermuda flag, and the other picture is just showing the island, how it looks. Okay, so now the Bermudian English, sometimes it shifts the E to a A, or sometimes what we as teacher would call a long A. So it shifts the E to an A, and we have 3 examples here that if we would have been in Bermuda, they wouldn't say the name Ellen, they would say Alan. They would not say everyone, they would say everyone. Instead of saying effort, they would say effort. So as you listen, you would be able to hear that from the E, they shift it to an A sound. Okay, so here they shift the E to an A sound. The other slide will show us now how they shift the A to an E sound. For example, Saturday. We here in Belize, we say Saturday. But in Bermuda, they would say CD, CD. Instead of saying rat cheese, they will say ret cheese, ret cheese. So remember, sometimes they shift the E to an A, and sometimes they shift the A to an E. Okay, so that was it for our presentation. Thank you so much for tuning in.